Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and I was quite lucky today to have Ferran Prat-Teo, the CEO and founder of Peersyst Technology. This is the Ripple partner that has been busy preparing the XRP ledger for the new EVM sidechain. It's going to connect to the XRPL mainnet with the vision to attract the more than 200,000 developers globally to deploy new applications. With these devs and this 1 billion plus daily XRP liquidity, wow, it's going to be something. And what surprised me, now listen carefully, the validators that are on this sidechain are rewarded in XRP. So the best incentive is an incentive here. I have over 90 minutes of conversation with Ferran, and I'm going to get to the editing over the next day or two, but I just want to give you a taste. This is just less than 10 minutes. So I can tell you it's going to be a big surprise. All right, do enjoy.
The community of nodes and validators is growing. We will soon publish as well the list. Where you can find who are the actual validators. You can see all the proposals, like the amendments, for example. Every time we make a proposal for adding a new validator, it needs to be voted there. All these executions will generate fees that will be collected by the XRP ledger EVM sidechain validators, which most of them are also validators of the main chain, by the way. With the EVM sidechain, the main benefit is that the native currency is XRP. So basically, you can still hold XRP. This is mainly for the XRPL community. You can hold XRP and use all the EVM contracts rather than being able to or needing to sell. And the most important point is that all these things will create a demand for XRP, will use this XRP to be distributed to the validators of the XRPL ecosystem that will be reinvested in growing this infrastructure, in benefits for the XRPL, the apps that will hire more people, that will grow more, and we generate an entire economy that it's growing inside the XRP ledger itself. We have Linkpool, we have Nudis, we have Moai Finance, we have Peersyst.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ripple, we have a bank from Andorra, we have the University of Texas. I think we have a University of Singapore. There's BET, there's XRPL Commons. And I am forgetting some others, but there is many different actors that are already running validators on the DevNet. And obviously, we are encouraging people to join the DevNet and run their own validators.
I haven't heard this promoted at all.
It hasn't been. I'm planning to promote it now once we have, all everything a little bit more established, so I can show with Explorer and everything. We are now helping them to run the commands and start bonding and getting familiar with all that.
Yeah, this is just a whole new like a kaboom wow for me. So are these validators, are they rewarded? Are they on a reward system for running the validator?
Yeah,
they're paid in XRP or paid in
XRP.
Really?
Yeah, the validators on the EVM sidechain, they collect the fees that are paid in XRP. So basically, they get the fees. Unlike the XRP ledger, which the fees are burned, here you get the fees.
I know this is kind of a silly question, but I just want to know, is it always going to be just called the XRPL sidechain, or is it going to be called the Peersyst chain, or is it going to have a brand new name? I mean, what is the name of the chain?
Yeah, I think it deserves its own name.
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it deserves a name. I don't think it will be Peersyst. Basically, Peersyst is a software consultancy company.
Right.
It may change, but hopefully, at least right now, it's not the plan. But the EVM sidechain is just still not very telling, right? Especially for other people, which basically is oh, EVM sidechain from which chain, right?
Right.
So we need to somehow identify that it's part of the XRP ledger, or at least put a name, like a very specific name that people may recognize in the future. I think it deserves a name. I think it will have a name eventually. But to be honest, we don't have it yet now. So hopefully in the next months we can work a little bit on it with the community, with Ripple, and see what's the best option.
Gosh, I'm just, yeah, I'm taken aback because I just obviously have not been in the Discord. I didn't see that these validators were up and running already. I didn't even know that it was going to have an economy that was paid in XRP. I just didn't know any of this at all. And I would imagine that unlike a lot of people in the XRP community, I don't think we were following this close enough. It's all public information though if you were in the Discord, right?
Yeah, do you want me to share a screen? Now you're recording,
let me,
you can get a clip.
let me make that happen for you. I can see the design footprint from Ripple on this with the design in the background.
Yep. It may change in the future. I don't know if we will call it governance or validators, whatever. But this is like the Explorer of Cosmos, actually, which is, we have two Explorers, the EVM Sidechain Explorer. It's basically that it's the one that will be Block Scout. This is exploring the EVM transactions part. So this is understanding the EVM transactions themselves, as you can see here. And you can see, for example, all the calls, the contracts, etc., right? The stations.
Yeah.
This
now,
is the...
You've got these calls happening on these transactions. Who's, is this just on a DevNet? Who's executing these contracts now?
So this is the transaction, for example. This is users. We have like hundreds of transactions. These users, this address, I don't know who's this user, has interacted with this contract or address, and this has the cost and everything, and executed, in this case, this transaction. This is the input, and you can have the transactions, the route, etc. here.
Are these just, is this just a test net where people are just working some tests?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, in the DevNet. So I see some GUI. I see some GUI spent too. I'll go back and take a look at, yeah, there we go. 1.51. How much is that about?
I don't know how to make the calculations now. I can do it later for you. But basically, I don't know the units of GUI. But basically, when you have the gas, the GUI gas price, right now you are paying 1.51 per GUI, and then this traduces to the decimals of the XRPs, and then you can get the final price of XRP.
Okay, I need to calculate that because that is the cost of that transaction, right?
But you can see the cost of the transaction. For example, this transaction.
Oh, I see the XRP. Yeah, I see that 0.00006 something. Yeah.
This was the.
Got it. Yeah.
The transaction fee in XRP.
So what's that GUI being spent on? Where is that going to?
Look, this transaction, creating a contract, like how many zeros they are here, right?
Yeah, I know. It's so ridiculously cheap. I know.
So there is many things going on. To be honest, I don't know all of them. But as you can see, there is hundreds or even thousands of daily transactions. There is.
Yeah, right. So somebody is really busy. Yes. 11,000 wallets already?
Yeah, and you have a lot of transactions. Some of them are probably from testing scripts and stuff, but there is many of them. I think we started with 3,000 or 4,000 for testing scripts, and the rest it's people that created.
What's the consensus? Where does it?
We need to adjust at our own volunteer. I think we will probably have 80% as the XRP ledger. But I think right now it's 50% because it's in the DevNet, but I think it will be 80% probably in the main.
Can you see how much XRP has been paid out as rewards? And can you see how much XRP has been locked up?
We don't have it now, but we are working to have it.